Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a dream address tour for you. We're going to be touring my first island of Rangusland. So without further ado, here we go. So I should probably explain why this island was called Rangusland. It is actually named after my cat Angus. I always call him Rangus as a pet name, and that's where it comes from. So Rangusland was born. Okay, so we are just waking up here at the resident services, and I am just going to run down to the airport so you can see it from the entrance. Okay, let me start off by showing you the map. And as you can see, I had 2 residents on this island, and my villagers were Lolly, Dottie, Agnes, Weber, Fauna, Penelope, Pecan, Mary, Tad, and Fang. I tried to have at least one of each type, just for helping to get all the reactions, but this was my villager list after a few moves had happened. Okay, this is the entrance. I had my resident services quite close to my airport on this island, and I wanted to try and block it off a bit, so I did that by just doing a little bit of terraforming, putting a lot of waterfalls in, so as you can imagine it's actually quite loud when you stand here. The theme I was going for on this island was dark fairy tale, which is why my dream address is uploaded at night. Okay, so let's take you around to my shopping district. First up we have Nook's Cranny. Just a few small details here, nothing too built up. A little community area in the middle. And then we have the Able Sisters with a spinning wheel outside. Again, not too much decoration. Then we are coming around to my first little neighbourhood area. Up here we have Mary's house and Weber's house, and oh, here I am saying hello. And also up here we have a little fishing pond, just with a little mushroom stall, and as you can see I've got the termite mound there. Just a few things to add a bit more to the decor. Mary has a little seat outside her house and a mushroom parasol to sit under. And you can really see the colour scheme for my flowers coming through in this area as we head on over to the museum and my little museum cafe. Yes, I'm waiting for Brewster to come back. And here I also have my rainbow flower bed. That shouldn't really need too much explaining, and obviously has a garden gnome to look after it. Anyway, as I was saying, my flower colour scheme, I went for purple, black, green and white, and you will see that mums feature very heavily because they are my favourite flower. Okay, this is another little seating area for my residents. I didn't really know what to do with this river mouth because it was kind of blocked off by that neighbourhood area, but I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, now behind the museum we have our haunted woods. So again, lots of mush items, a few gravestones, got bits of broken down fences here and there. So it's something I've used a lot, building up foresty areas on this island because I wanted it quite wild and overgrown. Okay, so coming back through that area, we then head back over the bridge to head towards the second neighbourhood area. And here we have Dottie's house and Agnes's house. And I just made her a cute little river sitting spot. And again, lots of flowers. You can see Dottie has a little apiary there. Again, just a bit wild and overgrown. Now as we head up here, we reach the outdoor library. Just a small little seating area with the nice fossil there, looking over everyone. And if you go up these stairs and in this little hidden passage, this is my apothecary. Basically a crafting area, but I wanted to give it sort of a witchy apothecary vibe. In the middle here is my flag, designed by my sister, Hidden Gem Crossing. Go look her up on Instagram and here on YouTube. And now I'm heading down to Red's area. He's got a little duck waiting for him and the first ever fake painting he sold me. Then over here we have Stonehenge, just to give it that mystical and magical vibe. Okay, and heading back over to my next little neighbourhood area, we have Tad and Fang's house. Tad is a seriously underrated villager, probably the cutest jock villager there is, I would say. And Fang is just a grumpy old man, which you have to love. Okay, so this is my little fruit orchard. Again, just really packing it in, trying to give it the sort of overgrown look. You'll notice that I've used a lot of QR codes on the ground, lots of leaves, lots of leaf piles, just trying to give it that, unkempt look. Now this was intended to be a calendar. I was trying to put something on each stall for each month that we were playing the game. It didn't really work out though. So this next area is Lolly's house and Pecan's house, and they have a little sitting area. They like to hang out quite a lot. So they have 2 little sofas and some reading materials in case they get bored. Now round the back of their houses, there's another bridge where you go over to my rock garden. I wanted to keep all my rocks in one area and still be able to use them if I needed them. And I was trying to go for like a little kind of fairy circle kind of vibe. And now we are coming round to the second residence house. This was intended to be a farmhouse, as you will see up on this hill. I have a little farm with a greenhouse and Penelope's house. I didn't actually get around to decorating the farmhouse at all, so I'm not going to show you the inside of that one. But yeah, this is my little farm. Before we had anything like pumpkins, I was just using the coconuts planted to look like crops. And we'll head back down and into my favourite terraforming area that I've ever done. And it loops back round to resident services, but if you come this way, I have my last villager houses. So it's Fauna's house this way. But before that, I've got a little picnic area. You could sit and have a read by the wishing well. This is the only real decoration I have on my beaches, just a little fishing spot. So again, this is another little area of overgrown forest. This is more sort of the mushroom forest. And you'll see that behind the trees, I've used some of the floor lights to try and give it a really magical vibe. I think it works quite well. And over here we have Fauna's house with her little tiny library because she loves to read. And then that loops back round to the entrance. So now the last place to show you is my house area. That's up on this hill. Raymond's house was originally here, but he left. And now outside my house I just have a little laundry area, lots of black flowers because I was feeling them. I also have a tiny little farm patch of my own. Now let's show you the inside of my house. Okay, so this is my living room. I had reached the max for the home points. I did a lot of effort in decorating my house, making sure I included all the feng shui, really maximising my points. I'm really trying to go for a different vibe in my new island though, so it'll be fun to try and do that again. But as you can see, lots of antique items feature heavily in this house. This is my bathroom. I've got one of those steamers to help it go all cloudy, but it's turned off at the moment so you can see it. Just a little standard bathroom with a laundry area. Also have to include plants in the bathroom because plant life, am I right? Now let's head to the back room. We have the dining room. This is basically a room I didn't know what to do with, so I was just putting sort of odds and ends of furniture I had in here, and then the butterfly wallpaper from the bug off and the artisanal bug cage. I still think it works quite well though, even if it doesn't really have a function. Okay, and then over to my bedroom. If you can't tell by now, green is my favourite colour, and I really loved the sort of dark vibe of this room. It also took me until now to notice that the bird follows the camera. It's pretty creepy to watch. But yeah, just a simple little bedroom. Okay, so I'll head upstairs and show you my little craft room up here. So it's basically themed around my other favourite colour, which is purple. I love, love, love this starry wallpaper. It's so cool. And I had to include a celestial chair, my little cat items in the corner, nod to my cat Angus again. Okay, and let's head down to the last room, which is my kitchen. I chose a basement kitchen because I wanted to make like a really bougie kitchen, and I love this cafe window wallpaper. Again, I've gone for a really dark vibe with the furniture. I have also included the feng shui here, so you might see a hint of yellow items on the left. Very bougie kitchen in my opinion. So that's everything here. Now let's head on out and show you the last part of the island. Okay, if we run backwards from my house through all this cool little terraforming, we see I've got another little foresty area. Again, lots of overgrown flowers, lots of little mushrooms everywhere. Another little beach decoration area, not very much on the beaches at all. Another picnic area because I was trying to go for like a teddy bear's picnic vibe here, but I didn't have any of the bears yet. And this is sort of the last little foresty area on my island. I've got a few sort of hopping points here. Now up on this cliff you might be able to see that there is a workbench up there. It's actually my campsite, but unfortunately I didn't think to leave a ladder out for anyone visiting, so I can't actually get up there to show you it. But up there it's just really simple campsite, campfire, but there is a bit more colour in terms of, like, I've got red and yellow flowers up there. So I'll head towards the back and see if I can show you a bit more. So yeah, you can just see the edge of the campsite here, and behind it there's a little lighthouse, so you can look down on it. But yeah, I'm really sorry I can't actually show you. So I'm just going to hop back across and show you where this joins up to. And now we are back at resident services. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll make sure to leave the dream address in the description so that you can visit the island yourself. I will also try and list any of the custom codes that I used. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe so that you get notified when I upload again. The next video will be the start of building on Hawthorne, so definitely keep an eye out for that one. So again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon.